Hi everybody, it's Friday, April 3rd, and that means that today we're going to read about a 4-year-old internet star. As we're reading, we're going to take pauses, and you can pause me as you need to annotate our text. And I've got this right here to remind us how to do it. What we want to do is we want to underline the main points, circle any confusing words or phrases, put a question mark next to something that's confusing, and don't forget to write your question on the side. And then it says margin notes, and the margin is just the space on the side of the paper. So on the side of the paper, make sure that you're writing down anything to help you understand, anything at all, anything you think you need reminders about. So that's going to stay right here to help us remember, to help us remember what we're doing. And our article today is 4-year-old internet star's book tells the story behind the story. There's a picture right on top, and the caption says, Parker Curry, who is 4 years old, does her imitation of former First Lady Michelle Obama's pose for a photograph at the West End Library in Washington, D.C. on October 10th, 2019. Make sure you're there, okay? If you need to, click pause and get to that article. All right, I'm going to start reading. Are you ready? Fingers up. Put them under the first word. Follow along with me. Washington, D.C. There is a new tell-all book. The writer has been busy telling the media her story. Still, she makes sure not to miss nap time. Her name is Parker Curry. She is 4 years old. That might be important, so let's take a moment to underline that. Parker took over the internet last year. She was in a photo that is hard to forget. Parker stared at a painting of Michelle Obama at the National Portrait Gallery in Washington, D.C. Obama is the wife of former President Barack Obama. He was president before Donald Trump. Flip it over, next page, guys. After seeing the photo, Michelle Obama invited Parker over to dance with her. Parker was also invited by TV host Ellen DeGeneres on her show. A star was born. All right, my friends, I want you to click pause, annotate your text, and when you're ready, hit play again and we'll read the next section. Are you ready? Go. You're back. You finished. Excellent work. The next section starts a children's book about the photo. Remember, follow along with your finger. Now, Parker has written Parker Looks Up with her mother. The children's picture book came out October 15th. As long as she got a croissant, Parker agreed to a sit-down talk. How long did the book take? It was a few months, Parker guessed. Why is her story so important? It inspired everybody, she said about the moment that gave others hope. Turn your page, guys. Those who saw the picture gasped. Parker's face showed wonder. The young black girl gazed at the first African-American First Lady in the United States. This is what America is all about, someone tweeted. This young girl can now dream about being someone like Michelle Obama. That also sounds important. I would underline it. Make sure that you're pausing whenever you need to annotate your text. Circle confusing words, underline important parts, write down your questions and your thoughts. Parker Looks Up tells the photo's story. That early March day had been cloudy and rainy. Parker, then 2 years old, skipped dance class. She visited the museum with her younger sister Ava. They met Parker's best friend, Gia, too. Once inside, Parker and her mom write, the friends hurried down a long hall. They looked at the paintings all around them. They also found the playroom. After Gia stuck purple hair onto the easel and Parker added a pirate hat and sunglasses, it was time to go home, the book says. On the way out, the girls raced towards a painting of dancers they spotted. Then, Parker saw Michelle Obama. She froze in her tracks, spellbound, the book said. Parker is still gripped. If you haven't been annotating, now's a good time. Hit pause, write down all your thoughts. and play when you're ready. Meaningful to the world. Michelle Obama inspired me, Parker said, and now I'm inspiring the world. Karen Nagel is a longtime children's editor. She works for the book's publisher, Simon & Schuster. The picture had touched Nagel deeply. She worked with Parker's family to create the book. I just don't think we listen to children enough, Nagel said. She believes children are wise and often speak the truth. Last time, go up, underline, circle, question mark, anything you need to do. When you're ready, turn the page. I'm going to read the questions out loud. Okay? Question 1. Read the following paragraph from the section A Children's Book About the Photo. Parker looks up, tells the photo's story. That early March day had been cloudy and rainy. Parker, then 2 years old, skipped dance class. She visited the museum with her younger sister Ava. They met Parker's best friend Gia, too. Which word could replace skipped without changing the meaning of the sentence? Jumped, attended, hopped, missed. Remember, a good way to do this is to put that word into the sentence. So let's hear the sentence 4 different ways. We have it as Parker, then 2 years old, skipped dance class. Parker, then 2 years old, jumped dance class. Parker, then 2 years old, attended dance class. Parker, then 2 years old, hopped dance class. Or Parker, then 2 years old, missed dance class. Circle your choice. Which word could replace skipped without changing the meaning of the sentence? And then let's go to question 2. Question 2. Read the paragraph from the section Meaningful to the World. Karen Nagel is a longtime children's editor. She works for the book's publisher, Simon & Schuster. The picture had touched Nagel deeply. She worked with Parker's family to create the book. What does the word touched mean? Angered, affected, surprised, or saddened? What does the word touched mean in that sentence? Circle your answer and let's look at question 3. Question 3. What does the introduction, which is paragraphs 1 through 6, show the readers? So the beginning, what does the introduction show the readers? The famous people Parker has met, the name of Parker's new book, the problems that Parker faces, or the time Parker takes her nap. Which one is that? When you're ready, turn the page for the last question. Question 4. Select the paragraph in the section A Children's Book About the Photo that explains how Parker feels about her story. A. Now Parker has written Parker Looks Up with her mother. The children's picture book came out October 15th. B. As long as she got a croissant, Parker agreed to a sit-down talk. C. It inspired everybody, she said about the moment that gave others hope. Or D. Once inside, Parker and her mom write, the friends hurried down a long hall. Which of those 4 explains how Parker feels about her story? Go ahead and circle your last answer there, and when you're done, take pictures of your work and send it to your teachers, okay? Let me see those pictures, everybody. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.